Welcome to the world of smart automation. Tolomatic introduces the ICR Basic and ICR Plus Smart Actuator series. What makes these new actuators smart? They combine an actuator, servo motor, drive, and controller into a single unit. Built from the ground up with Tolomatic's endurance technology, the ICR series gives you 100% duty cycle and programmable motion control in a compact, lightweight, and rugged package. Compare this to this. Easier to install, easier to set up, and easier to program and operate. Now that's smart. We're going to show you just how easy it is to use this new line of smart actuators. Tolomatic Smart Actuator is a complete integrated system. That means you no longer have to source separate components like motors and drives from a variety of vendors, find space to mount them, and then wire, test, and adjust all the different components for your application. With the Smart Actuator, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Mount the unit, plug in the power cable, and plug in the connector from your programmable logic controller, or PLC. It really is just that easy. These units come standard with front face and bottom mounting holes. And there are a wide variety of optional flanges, plates, tube clamps, and trunnions available to install the unit in any application. Earlier, we referred to both the ICR Basic and the ICR Plus actuators. Now, up to this point, they're essentially the same. The difference comes in the setup and configuration of the motion control systems. In the next section, we're going to show you what some of the differences are between these two actuators and how easy it is to set up or program these units. Operating the ICR Basic is really simple. The extend and retract positions are defined by the stroke length chosen for the actuator. In addition, sensors can be easily installed on the actuator to provide mid-stroke positioning. But here's where the Basic gets even better. With a standard screwdriver, you can adjust the extend and retract speeds, sort of like lefty slowy, righty fasty. That means you can set it for slow extend and fast retract, whatever suits your application, from 2 to 100% of the capable range. You can also adjust the force in the same way. Just dial in the force required from 10 to 100% of maximum force. And that's it. But what if your application demands really sophisticated motion profiles, lots of positioning or network control? Then you want the ICR Plus. Let me show you why. The ICR Plus gives you sophisticated programmability, infinite positioning, and advanced networking options, all in this one small footprint package. The key is our powerful but simple to use software. This gives you an easy way to create just about any automation program you can think of, fast. Let's take a look. With the software installed and the unit connected, you start by establishing communications. And now you're ready to program. A program is really nothing more than giving the unit a series of tasks or steps to perform. Do this and then do that. So we start by clicking on Add New Step. You see, this pops up a window of options like Move or Set Output, or a few kinds of weights. We'll pick Home. Notice how when we select certain steps, the software gives us the option of adjusting many parameters of the motion profile: acceleration, deceleration, force. In most cases, you can simply leave these settings in their default position, but it's nice to know you can adjust them if your application calls for it. Let's add another step to our program. We'll choose Move. Now you see we have the option of making this move absolute, meaning move to a specific position on the actuator, or relative, meaning move so far from wherever I am right now. And again, we have the option of selecting some motion profiles, though you can usually just stick with the defaults. Then we just keep adding moves just like this until we have the complete automation program we need. Really powerful, but really easy. With our ICR Plus program, you can set as many positioning locations as you need, either absolute or based on input from a sensor. And you can have multiple programs, programs that loop, programs that call other programs, all with simple programming commands. When you're done, save the program to the flash memory in the ICR Plus, and you don't need the computer anymore. The ICR Plus can operate in 4 different modes. It can run in standalone mode, where programs are initiated by PLCs or switches and sensors. In communication mode, the actuator is sent commands over RS-232. Using CAN Open or DeviceNet, multiple actuators can be coordinated as part of the same program. Stepper mode lets a PLC or motion controller send pulse and direction commands to the actuator. And analog mode lets PLCs or motion controllers send a 0 to 10 volts DC signal to command actuator positioning. You can see that even though we made it easy, the ICR Plus is capable of the most sophisticated automation program to match just about any application. And the ICR Plus gives you flexibility unmatched in the industry. The ICR rod-style actuator, integrated motion control actuators in a single compact unit. Powerful but easy to use programmability. That's the Smart Actuator series. Shipped to you in 5 days, and it's only from Tolomatic.